Alright, so today we are going to install 720 SBC on a 4-stroke Yamaha. This setup pretty much works with all of the 4-stroke Yamaha, the W250, 450, the 250 FX, 450 FX, the regular F. This setup applies for all of those. I'm going to show you how to install these clamps step by step. I'm going to give you some tips as it goes, and yeah, let's just go right into it. So the good thing about these clamps is they are kind of universal. You can use it on all the dirt bikes and ATVs. The only thing you gotta do is just to changing these adapters, which is cost like $25. As far as this adapter goes, there is a flat spot over here, and then the reason for that, because we want to clear this shocks out over here. There's not much room between the handlebar mount and the shocks. So that's how it gets designed, and also the holes are kind of offset. It's not on the center. So the way you installing these adapters, the flat spot goes close to the shocks on both ends. So the flat spot goes close to the shocks. So the OEM handlebar using this hole over here, we are going to use this hole over here, and there is two holes on the bottom of the clamp, and we're going to use this hole to mount the clamp this time, which is allow us to have the handlebar in line with the shocks. Alright, so you want to have 24 Newton meters on these ones, just like the OEM handlebar clamps on the KTM. So as you noticed, I have these clamps together. I didn't take them apart. No reason to do that. It just makes it easier to install your handlebar. Alright, so you can see there is a cut over here on the rubber. I like to have that cut on this position. That's kind of like a neutral position. You never really put any force over here. So that's what I normally like to keep them. And you just walking these rubbers into place. Make sure you push these rubbers all the way in on both ends. It makes your installation much easier down on the road. Alright, so now we're going to install the inner clamp. Bolting it down, not tie it down, just keep it loose, like so. That way it's easier to slide it in place. Push them in like that. I actually bought these screws. It doesn't come with it. I get these are like a titanium screws. I have to save weight everywhere where I can. So now we're gonna install the spacers between. This is kind of give a general setup. This is the time when you can set up the handlebar on the top over here, using these adjustments. Alright, so let's go ahead and start tightening these down. So we're going to start with the one which is outside. We're going to start with the outer clamp, tightening those down, and then we're going to finishing up with the inner one. These are 15 Newton meter, very important to tighten this down to 15, no more, no less. Very good. Removing the spacers, and then you're good to go.